Good evening.
Good evening.
We have with us Mr. Dipankar Ghosh. He is MD of Knorr Bremse, India. And thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. Sir, how is the concept of smart transportation getting realistic with Knorr braking system? What are the key development in braking system for autonomous vehicle and driving?
Actually, if you see, the smart mobility field is a different thing. In this whole of the smart mobility thing, what is happening is that you have a concept called mobility as a service.
Right.
In the mobility as a service, what happens is that you have end-to-end mobility from the first mile to the last mile being connected through a different mobility aggregator or through a different mobility, I would say, consolidator, if I may say. Now, in that particular portion, whoever is using different, be it a electric vehicle, be it a normal vehicle, or a metro, or a maybe a as a backbone the railways.
Right.
Now, there in that particular place, we are particularly present in the rail vehicle segment, be it metros, be it RRVs, be it the RRTS, and also the urban transit systems. While we have another division which are also in the commercial vehicle division, where we
Right.
also do brake systems for there. So overall, in the mobility segment, we are present in both the legs, and wherever our customers want, whichever innovative braking solution they want us to come out with, we are pretty up there trying to find out those innovative solution depending upon the situation, depending upon the country, and we usually cater to those particular different, I would say, different stands of that mobility thing.
Okay.
But overall, the mobility as such is a much more bigger umbrella, if I may say. In that bigger umbrella, there are different modes of transport, particularly the commercial vehicle and the rail vehicle, RRTS and all those stuff. That's where our brakes, doors, HVAC do plug in for the whole thing.
Okay. So you are known for manufacturing state-of-art braking system for rail and commercial vehicle, as you say. Seeing your competence and expertise, how are you expanding your capacity in India? What have been the recent developments?
See, in India, we are very bullish for India as a country.
Right.
And we, like, even personally also, I'm a big fan of India. Being an Indian also,
Right.
I'm fan of India means we feel that India would be the future. A lot of things will happen in the future for the country. Now, coming to the brake systems, we have introduced some of the latest technologies for brake systems.
Okay.
Be it for the Madhepura locomotives, be it for the normal locomotive brake systems, or the recent Vande Bharat. You would be just a data point for out of the 34 Vande Bharats rolled out, almost 32 of them have KB brake systems. Similarly, we have the door systems and also other things, but this is how we are trying to be in the particular railway segment. Same commercial segment is a little bit different, but I will focus on the railway segment.
Right. What are the major challenges being faced toward your effort for enabling the shift to sustainable transportation, keeping in view the next generation mobility requirement?
See, it's a big question, to be honest.
Right.
The sustainable development, I mean, we are trying to see how we can be carbon neutral in different, I would say, our procurement, our manufacturing processes, and our overall processes. Being a multinational company which is very focused in ESG and also the UNDP SDG goals,
Right.
we are now putting up almost different processes all over the world. I mean, India is still a little bit far off. What we see in Europe and the other continents is far higher up, where we are putting in systems to achieve those goals, be it in the customer processes, be it in our internal processes, be it in our vendor processes. So that way, these are the three chunks of processes what you have to do that. So that way, we are very eager to see how we meet those sustainable goals as a company and as a, I would say, corporate citizen of the world.
Right. So, what is your concept for climate-friendly mobility, considering your worldwide initiative for the same? how are you helping to develop the key drivers for such efforts?
See, climate friendly, basically climate friendly again is a big word, to be honest, and
Yes.
it can be in different forms. I will take the example of our HVAC.
Okay.
In the HVAC or the heating, ventilation and air conditioning systems what we have, that what we are doing is we are putting in a lot of technology, different type of filters, different type of, I would say, refrigerants which are very environment friendly. And we are also going back to the car builders and the operators that we will design very high specific energy, control sort of a HVACs. I mean, we call it COP.
Right.
So in India, usually have 2.05, 2.0. We are now offering to the Indian industry almost a COP of 2.5 and above. So that
Okay.
way, it will help in doing a lot of specific energy consumption will come down, and we will meet all the energy goals of the operator of the car builder.
So, what are the aftermarket activities for the rail industry by the company? In what ways you are supporting the semi-high-speed rail projects in India? And as Indian Railway is saying high-speed rail, so what is your comment on that?
Okay, if you see, India had a unique transition.
Right.
Till now, India was more of a spares and AMC market.
Right.
There was no rail services per se, because
Right,
Indian
right.
Railway has a lot of people with them, and they used to buy the spares and they used to do the work themselves. But as the technology becomes more and more complex,
Right.
more and more safety critical,
Right.
Indian Railway is now going in for either a AMC, where they buy the spares and we do the AMC for them. That is one. But the new trenders which are coming out, be it the Bande Bharat, be it the metros, be it the locomotives,
Right.
they are building in 35 years of maintenance, 15 years, 25 years of maintenance into the cost.
Oh,
So that way, whoever wins the tender has to take care of the product for the next 15
Next
years, next
35
25 years,
years,
next
right.
35 years. Accordingly, you need to quote for that particular product. So that way, we as a company, we are very strong in rail services. We are very strong in imparting trainings, imparting, giving spares and everything for. And all over the Europe, and even all over the globe, we, even for electronics, even for systems which will go in for 5 years, 6 years, they will go in for obsolescence. We are there to take care of those obsolescence. So that way, rail services market is pretty, I would say, small out here. It's slowly getting up, and in the future is pretty bright for rail services.
so you are saying like government is tends to change their buying product from the vendors like KV, so they also buy the AMC services for less 30
No,
35 years, right?
not AMC. AMC is wrong. Basically, they are saying that you supply a brake system,
Right.
and then the next 35 years, you also
take
tell me
care.
now
Okay.
that what is the price you want for the next 35 years to maintain that brake system.
Okay.
So their prices are also getting fixed now.
Okay.
So they get a composite price.
Okay, great.
So that's usually called in the engineering parlance life cycle cost calculation.
Okay.
So
got it.
we are, for example, if I'm giving a product for 100 rupees, and if you have to maintain that product for 35 years and I have to spend 10 rupees each,
Each year.
then
must be-
35 into 10, 350
Okay.
plus 100 is 450 is my actual cost.
Okay.
I'm making it very
Yeah,
simple. It's not
okay.
that simple,
Right.
but that way, that is how on a very 50,000 feet level, that's how the LCC calculations are done.
Sir, we would like to know your views about the Metro Rail News magazine and news portal. Any message for our readers?
We like your portal because or the magazine, because what we see is that you are pretty deep, because many of the news for the metro, what is happening, how is happening, there is no authentic source as of now. So that way you fill up a very important gap in the overall I would say the value chain of the information,
Right.
where what is happening in the in this thing, who is taking this project, what sort of information is available in the market, and once we read it in your magazine, it's almost an authenticated news we have.
Thank you
So
so
that
much.
way, what happens is, I think you fill up a very important gap in the whole value chain, because railways per se, maybe one tender comes out, maybe one booklet comes out,
Right,
nothing
right.
much information is
Right,
there.
right.
Metros are still worse. There's no information from Delhi Metro.
Right.
They have information, they have an information booklet, or they have a annual report. But what is happening? Where is DMRC doing what? What is the Kanpur project
Next
doing? What is
project,
next project
yes,
coming
yes.
up? That particular information, you people are collating that information from different sources and making it into a magazine for every one of the reader too. That's
Right.
I mean, say a phenomenal service you're doing to the
Thank
railway
you
and the
so
metro
much for your
service.
kind words, sir. Thank you
I
so
mean,
much for
I'm
your kind words.
whatever I'm saying is saying for the heart. I mean, it's not that I'm trying to
No, no, it's
please you.
okay.
So this is a good thing what you people are doing. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.